Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Oathbreakers. It's me again, Nicol, and we're gonna have some fun this time.
Hi everybody, it's Jasper. I'm back again, hoping that this time for a second win. And we have someone very new here to the show. Let's go ahead and introduce him.
Hey everybody, I am Ika. I do a lot here on the channel, from talking about magic to streaming stupid funny things.
So today we're going to be playing Oathbreakers again, but this time because we have 3 players, we'll be playing by multiplayer rules. Multiplayer rules doesn't really differ a whole lot from the regular rules here on Oathbreakers. You're just drawing an extra card on the start of your turn instead of every other turn.
So last episode, I know I said that I was going to do a spell slinger deck. I'll have a different deck next time, and one more personal for me as a spell slinger. So I did exactly that. Meet Ral and double cast. So this deck really wants to double up on everything that has to do with instants and sorceries. Because, little tiny spoiler, I have an infinite combo in here. However, I just need to build up all my forces and get tons of value off of casting those instants and sorceries, whether that be creating a token or drawing extra cards. And then soon, I'll burn out everybody on the table.
So today, my commander is led by the baddest dad of all of magic, Nicol Bolas, the Planeswalker with the signature spell, Cool Ultimatum. I didn't bring just any deck to this fight. I brought the bad dragon to this fight. I'm going to do whatever Bolas wanted to do. Whether that's steal your creature, kill your creature, or rule the worlds.
And the commander I chose today was Ugin the Ineffable with the signature spell, All is Dust. So this is a colorless deck, but it is not an Eldrazi deck. But I do plan to use a bunch of artifacts, and with Ugin's abilities I can just get continuous value. And then when it's time to close out the game with my army of artifacts, I can cast All is Dust to clear the way.
Alright, let's fight.
Turn 1. Alrighty, you kids ready to roll? I was born ready.
Prepare to get blown away again, rascal. You too, Ika.
Alrighty, Jasper, you start first.
Awesome. Because of multiplayer rules, I get to draw first. I shall draw 1 card per turn. We'll go ahead and play Maestro's Theater. When it enters the battlefield, I sacrifice it immediately, and then I can go search for either a basic island, swamp, or mountain. It enters the battlefield, and I gain a life. And then I'll go ahead and find a swamp, and I will enter tapped. And then I will gain 1 life. And then with that, I shall pass the turn to you, Ika.
Alrighty. I too shall untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. I'll go ahead and start off with a Zalfiran Void. When it enters the battlefield, I scry 1. I like that. I'll keep that right on top. And, yeah, for 0 mana, I'll go ahead and cast an Ornithopter. And then with that, I shall pass my turn to you, rascal. Alrighty. I shall start. Pull cards. I shall pull like that and draw for turn. Well, I had a different turn 1 play, but I kinda like that better. I'll play a Halimar Depths tapped. When it enters the battlefield, I look at the top 3 cards of my library, and then I may put them back in any order as I see fit. Well, it's a good thing I did that, so I will go ahead and rearrange them back like this. And then I shall shift the turn to you, Jasper.
Alrighty, I'll untap. Nothing in my upkeep. Draw for turn. I'll go ahead and play a Silver Buff Bridge. Unfortunately, it enters tapped, and that is my turn. I know a little slow, but it's still my turn nonetheless.
Alrighty. I will untap, obviously nothing, and draw something for a turn. Alrighty. We'll then play a Darksteel Citadel, and unfortunately, that's kinda it for me too. It looks like it's gonna be a lot slower of a game for all of us. I shall untap and draw this top mystery card. Ooh. I'll go ahead and play a mountain for turn, and then I shall tap 2 for a Goblin Electromancer. All my instants and sorceries cost 1 less to cast. And then with that, I shall pass it off to you, Jasper.
Alrighty, I will untap and draw ever so carefully for turn. I'll play an island, and then I will tap 3 for a Phyrexian Rager. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card, and sadly lose the life that I just gained. Yep, I already played my land for turn, but kinda glad I played that. And with that, I shall pass the turn to you, Ika.
I'll untap yet again nothing, and I will draw something. We'll go ahead and play an Ash Barrens for turn, and then we will tap 3 for a Foundry Inspector. All of my artifact spells cost 1 less to cast. And with that, I shall say go to you, Rascal. Alrighty, I shall untap, draw for turn. Ooh, that's a surprise. It's not like I had a mod. Alrighty. First up, I shall play another mountain. So the Ornithopter isn't going to do much. It's only a 0-2, yes? Yes, it is a 0-2. Just a 0-2 with flying. I think we'll do this. We'll top 1 for a Monastery Swift Spear. A 1-2 with haste and prowess. I think, Ika, we can't let you get too far ahead, so I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt, targeting the Foundry Inspector. And then prowess will trigger. It gets Monastery Swift Spear gets +1/+1, making it a 2/3. Jasper, do you have any effects?
I am tapped out, sadly.
Alrighty, I guess Foundry Inspector will die to the bolt.
Damn, that Izzet player, he now he's gotta die first.
And now I will move to combat, and sorry darling, but I am going to send Monastery Swift Spear at you, Jasper.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm the only other person who's open. But why me? I can't kill it with Phyrexian Rager, so I guess I'll just take the 2. Go to 23.
And then with that, I shall end my turn and say go to you, Jasper.
Alrighty, untap, draw for turn. Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and tap 3 for a Thief of Sanity. A 2/2 with flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I look at the top 3 cards of that player's library, exile one of them face down, and put the rest in the graveyard. I can look at and cast the card for as long as it remains exiled, and may spend mana zone with mana of any color. Well, thank God I drew a land, so that way I can play that Thief of Sanity. Let's see if this makes Rascal go insane.
So you're going to steal stuff.
Precisely. I'm going to play an Izzet Boiler Works, bouncing the island back up to my hand. And then, I don't think you, Rascal Darling, are going to want to keep that Goblin Electromancer, so I'm going to retaliate back and attack you with my Phyrexian Rager.
Well, you're absolutely correct. I take 2 and go to 23.
And then with that, I will end the turn and shift it back to you, Ika.
Alrighty, I will untap, draw. I'll go ahead and play an Urza's Mine. Urza's Mine? Yep, Urza's Mine.
Do you have the other ones in there?
Yes, I do. So, that was not very nice of you. So, instead, I'm going to go ahead and play Chief of the Foundry. All artifact creatures I control get a static +1/+1 boost. So now I have a 1/3 Ornithopter with flying, which is just enough of a threat for you, Jasper, so that way you can't take any of my stuff, but it does leave you open for later shenanigans. Alright, I think I have to. With Chief of the Foundry on the stock, I'm going to, because of the cost reduction of Goblin Electromancer, I will tap 1 and I will assimilate Essence. I will counter your creature spell unless you pay 4 mana. If you do, I incubate 2, but unfortunately you don't have the 4, so it's just a straight counter target creature spell. Well, aren't you just a joyous one, Rascal? Alright, well, Chief of the Foundry gets countered and goes to the graveyard. I have no further plays and go to you. Alrighty-o, I will untap for turn and draw. This is what I basically can do. I will top 3, missed unfortunately, and play a Gutter Snipe. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I deal 2 damage, or it deals 2 damage to each opponent. Ika, you haven't taken any damage this game, haven't you? That I haven't. Well, I'll go ahead and lose 2 life and cast Gut Shot, targeting you. Gutter Snipe will trigger, dealing 2 damage to each of you. I go to 21 and I go to 23, and then Gut Shot resolves. Yes, Gut Shot does resolve, and you, Ika, take an additional damage. Alright, I will take a damage.
Counters my thing, and then proceeds to beat me in the face. Yep, he's gotta die first.
After that's resolved, Monastery Swift Spear's prowess trip will go off, and it gets +1/+1, so it's back to being a 2/3. And yeah, let's go ahead and continue the assault. Go ahead. Jasper, do you want to block with Thief of Sanity?
You're really gonna wear me out on this one, aren't you?
You know it.
I take 2, even though I don't want to. Okay, maybe I do deserve it.
Alright, and with that, I shall end me turn.
Alrighty, untap. And then I shall draw for turn. Right, I shall replay the island. Let's see. I have 1 black source. I should probably play a little cautiously. I'm gonna tap for 3 because Is It Boilerworks taps for 2. And I'm going to read the bones. I'm going to scry 2, draw 2, lose 2. I'll keep 1 on top, and then I'll move 1 to the bottom. And then I draw 2 cards, and then I lose 2 life. But still not enough black sources. You already played my land for turn. And then with that, I shall pass the turn to you, Ika.
Right, untap. Upkeep, nothing, draw something. Interesting. I think I need a few more options. Just 4 mana. So we'll go ahead and play an Interplanar Beacon, and then we'll pay 4 for an Anvil Rot Raptor. 2/1 flying, first strike bird. Yeah, and that will sadly be my turn. And say go to you, buddy. Alrighty, I shall untap 2 cards in hand. Draw for turn. I think. Right, so first, I'll tap 2, and I'm actually going to cast my signature spell, Double Cast.
Okay, everybody, watch this.
So the next time I play an instant or sorcery spell this turn, I copy it and choose and I may choose new targets for the copy. So Monastery Swift Spear trigger, Gutter Snipe trigger. And then I shall pay 1, and I'm going to cast Pongify. 2 triggers, Double Cast and Double Cast, Monastery Swift Spear, and you each lose 2 life from Gutter Snipe.
Go to 15.
Go to 20. Alrighty. And then Pongify goes off, same thing, Gutter Snipe, deals 2 damage to the both of you.
Go to 13.
Go to 18. Monastery Swift Spear gets 1 bigger.
Yeah. You know what? Let's cast it and see what happens. Oh no! Would you look at that? I copied a thing. It's like my deck is doing something. Where are all of my lands? I haven't drawn a new land yet.
But I have 2 Pongifies, and I have to destroy 2 creatures. We're going to destroy Thief of Sanity and the Anvil Rot Raptor. Both of them are destroyed, but you get 3 3s in their place. So that will go to the
Stop killing
graveyard.
my stuff, hun.
Yeah, baby, all that stuff happened.
And with that, I guess there's only combat. Ika, attack you with the Swift Spear. It is a 3/4. Man, you're a very fast deck today, aren't you? I will take 3 on the 15. And with that, I shall pass, sadly skipping my land draw yet again this turn.
This is getting a little hard. Look, I know you said you would do this, but like, holy crap. Untap. Draw. Alrighty. First, I'll play a command tower for turn. So now I have at least 2 black sources. Yay. Okay, so first we'll tap 2. I'm going to cast Alta Fate, the adventure side of Order of Midnight, returning a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. I only have 1, so I will get Thief of Sanity back into my hand. And then this will be exiled until I can want to cast it later. We'll go ahead and pay 3. to recast Thief of Sanity. So it's back. And can we both agree that Rascal is the arch enemy?
Agreed. 100% he is the arch enemy, and hopefully this next turn I'll be able to put a dent into his life total, but I need a little bit of extra time.
Alrighty, I'll see what I can do. But with that, I will go ahead and end my turn, because goddamn I need defenders.
Alrighty, I shall untap, draw for turn. I'll play Guildless Commons. It enters tapped, but I have to bounce something. So I'm gonna, with that on the stack, I'm gonna float the one from Zalfiran Void and bounce it up to my hand. Then I'll add one more to that to play an Ichor Wellspring, draw a card. Then I shall pay 3 for a Shimmer Mirror. So now all my artifacts have flash. Alrighty. And then I have stuff, so I'll be able to do stuff next turn. So don't worry, he should be taken care of at least moderately by next turn. Alright there, Jasper? Just hold on a little bit longer. Don't like this. You made yourself the enemy, buddy. Alrighty, untap. Draw now a mystery card. Can't even cast anything. I need lands. Where are my lands? Well, I guess I just pause?
You pass? So, seeing an Is It deck just draw a pass like that? That's not safe. At all. Honey, are you okay?
I can't do anything. I need one extra blue source, but unfortunately that's just not happening.
So does this mean that we can get some free attacks now?
Probably.
Seeing as how he is, well, he's not tapped, so he could have an answer or response or something. I'll untap, and draw. Okay. First, we'll go ahead and play an island, so that way we have some mana. So, I think we just need some more aerial threats. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Rapacious Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. And then when he enters, I get 2 treasure tokens. Let's see, I still have... I'm gonna hold on to the 4 mana that I have, though. Oh, darling.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
You bet. Thief of Sanity and the 3/3/8 token.
Alrighty, well, I have to take the Tunia because I have no flyers, and I guess I will block the 3/3/8 with my Monastery Swift Spear.
Alright, the Monastery Swift Spear will be eaten alive. And you take 2 near. When that happens, I look at the top 3 cards of your library and I may exile one of them. On this attack, all 3 cards that were exiled were lands. And they were all blue sources. Oh, that hurts so bad. Sorry, honey, but I have no choice. I exile one of them face down and put the rest into the graveyard. I may look at it and I may spend mana as over mana when going to cast the spell. Now I feel bad.
Why is that?
I'm gonna exile that one and then throw a Cryptic Spires and an island into your graveyard.
Oh no! You threw away my lands that I needed?
Now that's what happens when you poke the bear, but you take 2 and you lost a Swift Spear, so guess that sucks to be you. Yep, and then with that, I shall end my turn.
Alrighty, I will untap and draw for turn. I shall replay the Zalfiran Void, scry. Definitely leave that on top. But you know what? Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll cast my commander, Ugin the Ineffable. So he enters in with 4 loyalty counters. All of my colorless spells now cost 2 less to cast. So I'm gonna uptick him to 1. I'm going to exile the top card of my library face down and look at it. I create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token. When that token leaves the battlefield, I put the exiled card into my hand. So I already know what it is, so this is a 2/2 spirit. Move to combat, swing my 3/3/8 at you, rascal.
Take this, monkey boy.
I don't want to lose more creatures, and especially these ones, but I feel like I have to, so I choose to double block both Gutter Snipe and Goblin Electromancer into the ape. Alright, I shall order damage to where the Goblin Electromancer will die, but your Gutter Snipe will live. And then I will lose my 8 token. Goodbye, Electromancer. Alright, and with that, I shall end my turn. Alrighty. Please let there be blue sources up top. If those were all my blue sources for like the rest of the game, I'm going to cry. Alright. I will draw, since I have nothing to untap. And I'm going to cry.
This is your friendly neighborhood, is it, player? Help?
Yep, draw a pass. Again. Until I can draw a land, I can't play shit. Alright, Jasper, that's your turn.
Alrighty. I don't think he's a threat anymore, considering the fact that he's, like, no longer participating. He's like...
Yeah, but we're still going to... We still think he's threatening.
Alrighty. I'll untap, and then I shall draw for turn. Alrighty. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 3 black. I don't have 3 black. So, I'll go ahead and play Ice Tunnel, tapped. Unfortunately, it'll be my last black source that I'll need later. But, red, blue, black, black, and then 1, 2, 3, and a treasure token. And I'm going to cast my commander, Nicol Bolas, Planeswalker. He enters in with 5 loyalty. I can +3 him to destroy target non-creature permanent. Gain -2 to king control, or at least 9 for later. So I'm going to go ahead and +3 him to 8. And I'm going to destroy...
Non-creature permanent, yeah?
Non-creature permanent. Ika, I'm sorry, but I have to destroy Ugin. That's the only valid target. I think Rascal right now is no longer a threat. He's just been drawing and passing these past 2 turns, and right now it's just you and me are the biggest threats at the table. So, and I think Ugin giving you such a high discount is kind of reminiscent of that.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong in the slightest there, Jasper, but I do have at least one response. So, with the ability on the stack targeting Ugin, because all my artifacts do have flash, I'm going to tap 1, I'm going to flash in Magnifying Glass. And then Ugin will be destroyed. Going back to the command zone for the first time.
Alrighty. I'm going to move to combat, and yeah, I'm going to send my 3/3 Ape, Phyrexian Rager, and Rapacious Dragon towards you, Rascal Darling. I'm going to send everything over your way. Rascal.
So, how many things am I getting hit in the air for?
You're getting hit in the air with Thief of Sanity and Rapacious Dragon. Everything else is on the ground.
I guess I'll block Gutter Snipe with the Ape. I'll lose that, but I'll take 7.
Yep, you'll take 7. Alright, and then a Thief of Sanity trigger.
I swear to God, if you throw more blue, I'm going to concede. If you throw more blue into the bin, I'm going to concede.
No, don't worry about it, okay? Well, you're not going to like me anyway, but I'll go ahead and exile this one and throw Chaos Warp and an Island into your bin.
Would you stop throwing away my blue sources? I need those.
And with that, I'll pass the turn to you, Ika.
Stop throwing away my blue sources. I need those. Alrighty. I will untap, draw for turn. My commander now costs 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have 8. That I do definitely have 8. But instead, I'm going to tap 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. For an Ingenuity Engine. So when I cast it, it cascades for 6 or less. So I reveal cards, so I start exiling cards off the top of my library until I hit something that costs less. Joyrus Familiar. So I will also cast Joyrus Familiar. So Joyrus Familiar will land.
Alright, first off, that was a great cascade, honestly. Getting the Ingenuity in and then one off. It's like, hey look, I got my discount back.
And then the Ingenuity Engine. So next, I'm going to activate the Ingenuity Engine. I'm going to sacrifice the Ichor Wellspring as part of the cost. And then I return target artifact I control to its owner's hand. We'll go ahead and return the Ornithopter up to my hand. which then we'll go ahead and just immediately replay. When Icar Wellspring dies, I draw a card. When it goes to the graveyard, I draw a card.
That was a bonker's turn. Holy shit! How much stuff can I get to with colorless mana?
Combat, I guess. I'll swing Shimmermere and my Spirit to Nicol Bolas for 4 damage.
Well, he takes 4 because I have no blockers, so he'll go down to 4. Okay, I get it. Bolas is hot. You don't need to hit him. You don't need to hit on him.
And with that, I shall pass the turn to you, Rascal. Please. Lords of RNG. Chaos, even. Please. May I just have 1 blue source so I can play the game on top? I'm scared to draw this card. Drop. That doesn't really help me. Yeah, I drew into nothing. I'm literally going mad because I can't cast anything. Well, that's it. Draw, pass.
Draw and pass again. You have lands in there, right?
You keep throwing away my lands, Jasper. Stop it.
It's not my fault your lands are on the top and peak of sanity hits. But anyway, now that it's my turn, I shall untap all of my things, and then I shall draw my card for turn. Well, let's go ahead and uptick Bolas 3 back to 7 to destroy target non-creature permanent. We're gonna go ahead and destroy Palomar Depths.
I hate you. Like, no, you're destroying my stuff. Stop it. Stop destroying my stuff.
Then we'll go ahead and play. There's like nothing. Do have these cards. I can only cast one of them. So I'm just saying what all I have to work with. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and cast it. I'll pay 7 mana, blue, blue, black, 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 red, red, to cast my signature spell, Cruel Ultimatum. Target opponent sacrifices a creature, discards 3 cards, and loses 3 life. Then loses 5 life, while I return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand, draw 3 cards, and gain 5 life. I sadly have no creatures in my graveyard right now, so Ika, you're gonna have the Cruel Ultimatum. So I'm gonna draw 3, 1, 2, and 3. Gain 5 life. Yep, you have to sacrifice a creature.
Alrighty. I have to sacrifice a creature, discard 3 cards, and wait, I have to discard 3 cards?
Yep.
I will lose 5 life. I will sacrifice my Ornithopter, and I discard my hand, which is a Epith Golem, Introduction to Annihilation, and Suchi Cave Guard. Ooh.
Next, I'll go ahead and play my land for turn, which will be a Swamp. So now I have 3 mana to work with. Yep, so I think we're just gonna sack the rest. Yep, we're just gonna tap out. Yep, so 1, 2, and the treasure token. 2 mana. Yeah, the treasure token is going to be used for black. So with the treasure token, I'm going to cast Order of Midnight from Exile off of its adventure.
Welcome back.
And then I'm going to cast Reanimate. Ika, I believe you have some goodies in your graveyard. I'm going to walk around and see which ones there are. Yep, I do lose mana equal to its mana value, but I do have... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go with that 8/8 you have. Yep, and I'll lose 8 life.
Actually, I have a response. I do have at least 1 play. Yep, I do have at least 1 play. So reanimation targeting the cave guard. Yeah, the cave guard. I'm going to tap 2 and I'm going to cast Reverberate. I'm going to copy it and choose new targets for the copy. I'm going to, yeah, you're still going to get that one since that's the target, since that's its target, but I'm gonna go digging in my own graveyard and I'm gonna get my Goblin Electromancer back.
I'm still in this. Barely. Just barely.
Yep. So, I did a thing. I got something of mine back, kinda. I do lose 2 life.
Well, I think you had enough fun for today, yeah?
Well, we'll find out.
Alright, new to combat. Attack you with everything. Except for the Suchi Cave Guard, because I just entered.
Alrighty. I can't block your flyers. So that's how much damage? That's
2, 3, 2. That's 7 damage in total.
I will throw Goblin Electromancer in front of the ape. It will die, but I will take 9 damage and go to 1.
Bang! Sorry.
Ow. I'm still breathing.
And then I have to move to discard. I will discard Horde Robber. Now I finally have something in my graveyard. Anyway, say go to you, Ika.
Alrighty, it's a scary turn. I have no hand now. Untap, draw. I think we have to. I'm sorry, Rascal. I'm actually going to attack. I'm going to do full attack. I'm going to send Shimmermere at Rascal and Jorah's Familiar at Nicol Bolas. I die.
And then I die to a Mer. What?
Yep, and then I think we just need to clean house here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, just, 6, 7, since it's not a historic spell. All is dust. Alright, but everything that has a color must be sacrificed. My board stays completely intact.
And he'll go back to the command zone.
Alrighty.
And will that be your turn, Ika?
Well, yep, I think that is going to be out the turn. Yep, that is going to be the turn. So, yep, that is your turn, Jasper.
I need a miracle draw. Untap. Draw. First, I'll play a mountain, and I think I might have game.
Might have game?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I actually might be able to do it.
You might?
Yeah, I actually think I might be able to win.
No way.
Yeah, way. It's gonna cost me all but 1. So I'm just going to leave. I need at least all but the mountain. Yeah, I need all but the mountain. So tap everything but the mountain. First, I'm going to play Feed the Swarm. I'm going to destroy your Shimmermere.
Alright, Shimmermere is destroyed, and you lose 3 life?
That is fine. Next, I'm going to cast Soul Ransom on Jorah's Familiar. Yep, I control enchanted creature.
No, it does stay tapped, so yeah, it's not like active treason or anything.
Yep, so I'll go ahead and Soul Ransom. You have to discard 2 cards, and then I sacrifice it. And then the last card in my hand is active treason. I will take control of your last spirit token.
That motherfucker stole my whole board.
Yep, of your spirit token. It does gain haste until end of turn.
So wait, hold on.
Yep. So I will now move to combat and attack you with the Suchi Cave Guard and the Hasty Spirit. 4 game, for 10.
Yeah, that is GG. That is a good game.
So how would you play out this death, Cap? Like, did I just get beat to death by my own minions?
You got Julius Caesar.
Ah, hello, gentlemen. It's nice to see. Wait, why are you all drawing your daggers? Ah!
Then I attack with all the creatures, and I win game 2.
I personally think that the game was pretty good, and all things to be considered.
I felt like this game was really, really fun. I did feel bad for my babe Rascal, though. I really wanted to see more of the deck, but unfortunately I think that first Thief of Sanity kind of threw him into the grave.
I think each deck got a chance to shine at least a little bit. Well, the game, for me at least, went horribly awry, I think, after what was turn 5. We had Rascal go off in the beginning part, I kind of went off in the middle, and then Jasper came out in the end. Mm-hmm. So each one kind of like got its own like little spotlight, to say the least.
Honestly, I think it was that final play. I needed a card that would have won me the game, and I drew it.
I think I need an extra blue source in there. Maybe an extra red one. Honestly, I think it was the lack of cards and the lack of card draw the whole episode. Everyone got a shot at showcasing it, but I really wanted to see more from Rascal's deck. But I think that Thief of Sanity that Jasper did kind of... Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It basically just took him out of the game.
Maybe I shouldn't have Thief of Sanity Rascal so early. He really needed the blue sources on the first attack.
I was very happy that Bolas got the win, but that's also my next disappointment because this is now the second episode in a row that I've lost to Jasper. I'll be back next time.
think
And I'll see you all next time, where hopefully I don't lose. Bye.